Hi everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my current binder organization and how I fit 5 classes into the binder, as well as how I keep track of my assignments, my homework, my due dates, things like that. I just got out of my internship and the past few weeks have been super busy with starting school and everything. So if you're new here, I am a Master's of Social Work student and I am making videos and vlogging this experience and adding to the social work community here on YouTube. So with that said, it has been really hectic and it's really easy to just forget about how many assignments there are and lose track of things. So I kind of created this organizational system that I hope helps you as well. So thank you for watching this video and please subscribe for future ones. This binder organization has been helping me so far, so I hope you get some tips. Okay, so this is my binder and it is just a simple black binder. I believe the one in my last binder organization is the same one. I believe I got it from Target or Walmart, something like that, but it's just a very basic binder. And then I printed out a paper with just a marble print, if you can see that, and just kind of stuck it in the plastic protector just to put a little pattern to it. And then I just wrote MSW on the front there. When you open it up, this is what you will see. And on this left side right here, I have a to complete tab. So all my assignments that I need to complete will go on this side of the binder. So assignments that I am not done with yet or things that I still need to read over. And right here we have some extra paper clips. So this is the most important page of the binder and it's the due dates and homework assignment page. But I will get back to that in a minute. When you turn that page, that's going to be right up the front, but this is going to be the completed tab page. So as you can see, I wrote completed on there and I'm going to put all my completed work in that. So if I have any papers that I need to hand in after they're completely printed and done, I would put them up here. When you turn that page, then it starts with the 5 classes. So as I said, I am taking 5 classes and the tabs are all on the sides there. My clinical evaluation and case consultation class is up front first because I did it and how it is during the week. So from Monday to Thursday, that's the order of when I have my classes depending on the day. Yeah, so any papers I would get passed back from this class, I would just put in this folder. So then after we turn that page, we come to the plastic sheet protectors where I always put the syllabus. These plastic sheet protectors were from, I believe, Walmart. They're really inexpensive, but that's how every single one of my tabs are set up in this binder, is the tab with the folder attached to it and then the syllabus. And then after the syllabus, which is turned over right here, so I hide the information on it. So after I turn that over, you're going to see the papers for notes. This is college ruled paper, so it just means that the lines are more closer together, whereas wide ruled is wider. But I like the college ruled paper and definitely suggest getting the ones with reinforced holes on it. That's my favorite kind of paper and I just get that at Target. I happen to have gotten papers passed back for this class and it's just some like resources and tools that the professor passed out, but I put them in the folder. Well, basically I put whatever is due up front. So if the page on the syllabus says the due dates and that's the most important page, I would probably put that up front. Whereas if I am in the middle of an assignment and has all the details on that page of the syllabus, then I would probably put that in the front, if that makes sense. So yeah, it just goes like that throughout the whole rest of the binder. And then we get to the very back of the binder and there's computer paper. So if you watched my last binder organization, you would know that I keep computer paper back here because in my social work building, sometimes it's hard to find the printer paper, and if you need to print out the paper, it's really good just to have backup. So I just took out my due dates and homework assignment page so it's easier to see. I just covered one thing, but basically it doesn't have any evidence as to what my school is or anything. But yeah, so as you can see, I just put down the dates in order of when I have classes. So all these dates I have classes on. I have color coded the classes so it's easier for me to just jump to, if I'm looking for a particular class, I know that my homelessness class is pink and I can look at all the assignments in pink, that type of thing. These little squiggles are to just separate the fact that it goes from August to September. Usually I kind of separated it like that and I did the same thing for November. But yeah, so at the top here I just wrote due dates and homework. As you can see, my due dates are highlighted in yellow, and I just checked those off. And the assignments that I've already done, I crossed off. So this not only tells me that the assignment is done, but also the things that I haven't done yet, I know I can easily find them. So my eyes go right to the fact that I haven't done these readings because they're not crossed off. And it just makes it easier to do the assignments that you actually have to get done, so you don't forget about them just because the week has passed. So as you can see, this is the next page, and I put them on separate pages just because I thought it would be neater. As you can see, some of the ink kind of went through on that side, so I just wanted to make them neater. But you can set yours up however you find easiest. You could either do this by class or the way I did it and kind of went in order. If you do it by class, you can do each due date by order and day, but kind of separate it out by class instead of having all the classes in sequential order. So yes, these are just all my pages here. So as you can see, for example, I had the midterm paper for this class due on the 10th of October. What I found really helpful so far is that on every single time you see a class on here, I'm going to put work on midterm. The one that's due the week before, I'll put due next week, but clinical, work on midterm. So instead of just putting midterm due, it can tell me the week before, weeks before to work on it. So even though that wasn't in the syllabus, I added it to my due dates page. And again, if it just works for you just to put due dates, you can do that as well. Maybe just homework, whatever works. But this has like all my homework, all my due dates, when to work on my due date assignments, and everything like that. So for this, there's a practice reflection 3 due, but I'm gonna put work on practice reflection 4 because that comes right after it. It basically just gives me little reminders every single week. Email the final paper topic to my professor, that kind of thing. Just like everything you could think of, little notes here and there are on this. And if you happen to have a class but you don't know what is due that day, you can just leave it blank or leave a couple lines blank. So yeah, I'm just going to put those back right up front and clip it in. And that is how that works in my binder. And just a little tip when setting up that due date page, how I originally started it was basically just putting all my due dates in order by class. So I went each class and put all the due dates in order according to the syllabus. And then I kind of just put it all from that rough draft onto a clean sheet of paper in actual order, sequentially for any class. No matter what class it was still going to be in order for the date. This was my rough draft sheet, and it was clearly very messy, so I went by class actually, instead of like doing it sequentially at first, just so I made sure I had all the information from each syllabus. So yeah, just a little tip. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.